as and every year is organized by the Portland Chamber of Commerce. And you may not be able to hear us too well as the sirens of the Portland Police, the Oneonta County Sheriff, and the Michigan State Police drive by.
Post Commander is Glenn Tinson, and the Portland Post Auxiliary President is Evelyn Sanborn. Lieutenant Dave Myers leads the 1998-1999 state. For the first time in the 77-year history of the VFW here in Michigan, both the state commander are from the same post. VFW Post 4 post of the 1998 State Commander Ernie Myers and the 1998 State Auxiliary President Peggy Roth.
Following the color guard, we have the Knights of Columbus Color Corps with members of the Father George Godez Assembly, number 1509. The assembly consists of council members from Portland, Westphalia, St. John's, DeWitt, Ionia, Pewamo, and Fowler. In the car is the Grand Knight of Portland, Tony Kolarek, the Knights of Columbus.
And now entering the scene, the Portland High School Marching Band under the direction of band leader Chad Hayes. The band currently has more than 80 student members. How are you? And Valerie Smith. And hi, Katie.
Following the Portland High School Marching Band, we have some kind of clown. Beautiful, beautiful.
Get her phone number, Dan, will you?
Got it. And then subsequently we have the Portland Fire Department, ambulances, and then the fire equipment following that. We're very fortunate in Portland to have a wonderful volunteer fire department. The equipment looks to be in good shape this year, Al.
Well, I'll tell you, Dan, I look at all this equipment here, and I'm just wondering how they manage to keep it in such good shape all the time.
I think it takes lots of water and lots of soap. Just remember, folks, if you see one of these in your rearview mirror, pull over. And here we have the families of the Portland Fire Department waving at us. Hello, everybody.
What, no candy?
One of the older pieces of equipment, a John Beam truck in the Portland Fire Department.
What year is that truck?
This is the 30th year for that piece of equipment right there, Al.
30? No way.
Yes, 30 years for that John Bean piece of equipment there. And then here we have the emergency support vehicle coming up, driven by Jimmy Gensterbloom. Hi, Jimmy.
Hey, Brenda, how are you?
Then we have Fire Dog. That's right, Fire Dog, the fire safety monger, shooting us here at the booth. Thank you,
He and the
Fire
clown ought to
Dog.
get together. Joined now by the Danby Eagle Township Fire Department.
Here's our grass fire vehicle right here. Driven by Nick Schraben, accompanied by Andy Schraben and daughter. And we have the Thalia Township Department represented today. A very nice vehicle indeed. And then the Chippewa Sunfield Danby Township fire truck.
Dan, I know this is not a fire truck.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's a fire truck.
No, I don't think so. I think it's the city snowplow driven by Tom Gross.
I don't think he'll need that for a while.
Well, we hope not. Maybe next month. And then we have another piece of fire equipment here. This is pretty impressive.
Oh, it's like a craft truck. That's like a fire department. What is that?
Oh my God, listen to that truck. Yep, that's Tom Gross there. Hi, Tom. And, oh, we're getting a demonstration here of the fire equipment.
And that is a crash truck, Dan, from the Capital City Airport.
Well, just think, if your plane crashes, you'll be safe. Or at least you'll have water on you. Triple wipers. That is an impressive piece of equipment right there.
And Dan, here we have now the 1998 Grand Marshals, Keith and Rosemary Neller.
All right. Keith and Rosie have personally served our community for close to 40 years. There's no greater time to have a friend than when you are in need. Keith and Rosie have been there for all of us when we've had the greatest of needs at critical times in our lives, and they continue to be there for us. Thank you from a grateful community. Keith and Rosie Neller, our 1998 Grand Marshals.
And now coming in the executive mayor's car is Mayor Pete Weeks.
Yep, Mayor Pete Weeks and his wife Denise and son Bradley are in the City Riverwalk golf cart. That's our patrol cart, as you may be well aware of. The City of Portland would like to thank Builders Lumber for donating the cart so that the handicapped individuals can also enjoy our Riverwalk. Any handicapped individuals wishing to make arrangements to use the golf cart for a tour of the Riverwalk may contact the Portland City Recreation Department at 647-7985.
And Dan, this person needs no introduction at all. This is Ronald McDonald from McDonald's here in Portland.
Yep, Ronald McDonald came all the way from McDonald Land to celebrate the 4th of July in Portland, Michigan. He proudly rides in a 1962 red Corvette driven by Charlie McMahon.
Charlie, I brought you a joke. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Olive.
Olive who?
I love the smiles here on the 4th of July here in Portland, Michigan. Give yourself a big round of applause.
Oh, you've got to love Ronald. That's right. The red Corvette's driven by Charlie McCann. He's the owner of the McDonald's here in Portland. And Ronald's crew is handing out McDonald Fun Cookies.
We now have breakfast, Dan.
All right, we're in good shape here, aren't we?
Tootsie Rolls and cookies. We're all set.
Following this, we have the TRW display. And it looks like
It looks like coming up now are the first of the 1998 4th of July King and Queen candidates. Representing the Portland High School senior class, we have Mike Platty, son of Herb and Shelley Platty, and Mandy Lawless, daughter of Terry and Vicki Lawless.
Representing the St. Patrick's senior class in the, that looks like a Camaro, we have Gordon Hamburg, son of Robert and Cheryl Hamburg, and Sarah Moses, daughter of Jim and Marla Moses.
Morning, Mandy. Hey, Mr. Beard, how are you? And Sarah Moses, I have to tell you that your Aunt Kathy wishes she could be here today, and she says hi. Coming along in the junior class, Mark Spitzley, son of Bill and Lynn Spitzley, and Dawn Swindlehurst, daughter of Steve and Sandy Swindlehurst. And what are they riding in, Dan?
Looks like a white Sunbird or Sunfire convertible. Very nice looking car. The kids look good too. This is the St. Pat's senior representatives, which is Gordon Hamburg and Sarah Moses. And in the Mustang convertible, the red Mustang convertible, can you see what the side of that says?
Portland High School.
Is the PHS junior class, I'm going to guess, and John Stupinski and Heather Hanksbaugh, daughter of Mark and Sharon Hanksbaugh, and John, of course, is son of Ted and Judy Stupinski. Actually, those were the Spitzleys. All right, in a Thunderbird is the 1997 King and Queen, Jeff Fedewa and Kim Sunday.
And here we have the pickup from Tom's Food Center. Tom wishes everyone a happy 4th of July. They're open today if you need any last-minute 4th of July needs. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Tom. How are you?
Cheez-It. It's the Cheez-It dude. Hi, Cheez-It dude. Cheez-It dudette. Okay, all right.
Oh, here we have the home specialist wishing you a happy and safe 4th of July and letting you know we are able to assist you with both your building and remodeling needs. Call 647-7625 for estimates. Day or night, operator standing by.
And following that, we have Walt Sprague in his wheelie car, as it's referred to by many of the residents in Portland. It's a Ford Model A clown car. Here he comes. He's coming. Oh, no, he's squirting at us. No! Oh, my goodness. He's a pretty good shot with that thing, too.
Does he have a license to squirt that? I want to know.
Here we go, Papa Wheelie. Following that are the Portland Trail Riders. We have a very nice silver anniversary Corvette with Walt. That's Walt's car. Okay, that's Walt's Corvette. And then the famous Sleeping Bear Dune Mobile, also sponsored by Walt Sprague.
And now along we have the Portland Trail Riders. The Portland Trail Riders will be celebrating their 30th anniversary this year. They've been in operation since 1968. The club hosts 6 to 8 events yearly with a mixture of cross-country and motocross. Riders from Canada, Indiana, Ohio, and Michigan come here for the racing. I need to get me one of those, Dan.
I think you need to learn how to ride one first, Al.
Good point.
Remember, kids, you can't ride one of these without the proper safety equipment. As you can see, these riders are well equipped for any kind of emergency or fall. Looks like we have Hanksbaugh tractor sales being represented here, and a Simplicity 25 HP Legacy model lawn and garden tractor, as well as a New Holland Ford model 2120 with a loader and backhoe attachment, driven by one of the Hanksbaugh boys. Complete with a bush hog. The bush hog squealer, Al. Not any bush hog, the bush hog squealer.
That if you to the Binford squealer.
That's right, that's right.
And now we have the first of many candidates today. We have here Dave Pohl for 86th State Representative. There it is. Dave is running for the House Representative seat of the 86th District.
And we have the Pole Express coming on down the street. There we are.
Dave is a longtime area farmer, proud to have the endorsement and support of the Michigan Farm Bureau. And an 18-year veteran of local government, having served as township supervisor, he is well-versed in local concerns.
Thank you, sir.
Dave invites you to get on board his express and help move Michigan forward on the right track. He would appreciate your vote in the primary on August 4th.
And of course, Gary Feedwall is walking down the street now with his Dave Pole sticker, and he's handing out the brochures to the wonderful folks that are announcing your parade today. Who would that be, Al?
Dan and I, of course.
That's right, that's right.
And along we have now the St. Andrew Lutheran Church. The St. Andrew Lutheran Church at 8867 Kent Street would like to invite you to their first Vacation Bible School in their new building the week of July 19th to the 23rd. We are pleased to be able to celebrate another year of freedom with the people of Portland. The St. Andrew Lutheran Church. Hi, gang.
Following that, we have the candidate for the 86th District Representative, Val Vale Shuri. Candidate for state representative, a listener, a leader, a voice for our community. Val says, as your representative, I will listen to your message and be your voice in Lansing. And I would appreciate your vote on August 4th. That's Val Vale Shuri.
And here comes the Val Vale Shuri group now, passing before us.
You know, Al, this parade reminds me of the parade I saw in 1957.
How's that, Dan?
Well, it was, there were a lot of vehicles in it and people walking down the street.
This is very similar to that, Dan.
Yes,
this
it is, yes.
A close second to that one, I'll bet. The weather is probably better, though. The weather was much better. Mr. Tannery, how are you?
John Tannery in the crowd this afternoon, or this morning here in Portland.
It's not going to rain, is it, John? It's going to rain. Thank you, John. Dan, is this the Sunny Bunch group coming now?
It kind of looks like it, in some kind of old fire truck. Yep, that's the Sunny Bunch Cooperative Preschool float. It's a preschool for your 3 to 5 year old, a preschool that provides your child with experiences for their social, emotional, and physical development. The Sunny Bunch Cooperative Preschool.
And behind that we have the Portland
Wave at the
Community
camera.
Fund.
Wave at the camera. Over there.
And here's the Portland Community Fund Association. It wants you to know that it appreciates your support. The fund helps us, the following other organizations: Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, Youth League Baseball. Reading is fundamental at St. Pat's and Portland schools, Crispus Food Boxes, Salvation Army, and the list goes on and on. A special reminder to those who give it work: make sure you write Portland big and bold across your pledge. The Portland Community Fund Association is your fund. And here we have Grandpa's Toys. It's a
Wave at the
1954 model
Over
J.R.
there.
Deere.
So you can see on TV.
It's a Model R
Around.
John Deere, restored by Mar Fedowa and painted by Jim's Auto Body.
And then we have the candidate for 86th State Representative, Virginia Ginny Zeeb. Virginia Zeeb is a candidate for the state representative seat for the 86th District. The Volkswagen camper van is a 1974 model and is totally intact with the exception of a new paint job.
Driver Don Booz brings us the Myers Fresh Stop 24-hour Meyer truck. Don, how are you?
Don's driving a Kenworth truck. Followed by a Hudsonville, is that a Hudsonville trailer, Don? Yes, it is a Hudsonville trailer. All this stuff is made here in Michigan.
Dan, we have Mike Ward Construction right now driving a 1982 Corvette.
Mike, one of the local builders in town here. Making way too much money. He's driving a Corvette.
But he's throwing candy, so let's arm this guy. See if he can get one to us. Hey, good arm. All right.
What a guy. Following that, we have the Cub Scout Pack 258, featuring the Cub Scout Pack 258 in their transportation of choice, bikes and rollerblades. The Cub Scouts are celebrating more than 50 years of making a difference in young boys' lives. Join today.
And following the Cub Scouts dance, something you and I are familiar with, the Portland Civic Players, and this is the Summer Theater Group. A group of 9 to 16-year-olds will be performing 2 plays, Anne of Green Gables, and also Charlie and the Chocolate Factory on July 16th and 17th. You don't want to miss either of these performances. And Dan, I see some familiar faces in that crowd. How about you?
Yes, I see a few people that I know.
Is that someone who maybe you know real well right there? Who is that person?
That's Sarah Bevway. Hi, Sarah, and Julie Schraben.
Julie Schraben's out there. I thought she would be.
And all these girls, oh, look at this. They come over and help out the little announcers over here.
Little announcers?
Well, I'm speaking for myself, of course.
Of course.
All right, following that, we have the candidate for 86th State Representative, Tom Chadwick, a city councilman for Ionia. He's running for state representative for the 86th district, and he's covering the east half of Ionia County and most of Clinton County. Put Tom to work for you. Oh my God, look at that shot, Al. That's scary right there.
That is scary. They should probably go to the cars now. They should go to the parade. There it goes.
Yeah,
back to the
that
parade.
works much better for me. Thank you very much. Tom Chadwick for state representative. Here comes Todd to the announcement booth.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Morning.
Good to see you,
Good morning.
Tom.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by our booth today.
All right. Yes, Tom.
And bringing candy. And this looks like Gordon Walkington Farms. The Gordon Walkington Farms of Portland, Michigan, along with their grandchildren, are proud today to display their 1931 Model A Ford pickup. And wishes everyone a happy July 4th. Hi, Gordon.
Following that, we have Ken Burnham, Kim and Ginger Burnham, a 1949 John Deere B with Sarah and Carl. I think that's an added feature, that little top there. I don't think that came with the John Deere beam when it was originally manufactured, Al.
That umbrella is not the original equipment. Is that what you're telling me,
Yep.
Dan?
And I believe that those seats are from a bus right back there. Bus seats. That's the one they've been waiting for. And the Bowser. Hey, Bowser.
And here's Robin Gross in a 1970 Dodge Challenger nicknamed Vanishing Point from the movie.
And a sweet-looking car that is. Well, Al, looks like the rain may hold off for us to get through our July 4th parade here in 1998.
It's starting to clear up a little bit. At least it has stopped sprinkling here in Portland. And now we have for us Dale Pickett, hometown candidate for the 86th District House of Representatives. Dale Pickett would like your vote on the August 4th primary.
How you doing this morning? Good, how are you?
And following Dale, is the Portland
Terry
Federal
Piggott
Credit
driving the
Union.
van? I can't believe it. Looks like a family affair here for Dale Piggott. Hometown boy running for 86th District House of Representatives.
And now we have the Portland Federal Credit Union, Gary May, and the entire staff, along with Dollar Duck, wishing everyone a happy 4th of July. Thank you, Corey Hoskins. And wait, and there he is. Harvey Hoskins. Harv, how are you?
It's the H-Man. Oh, thank you very much.
Happy 4th, Harv.
Portland Federal Credit Union right there.
Here are the Portland Unicycle Clowns. Their very own Portland Unicycle Clowns are Dennis and Sean Simon. His uncle and nephew team work really well together.
Tall people, aren't they, Al?
They certainly are, and here we have. They are Dennis and Sean.
Tom Thalen is on the stilts, as you may have noticed. Everybody recognizes Tom, don't they?
I recognize that face. I thought that was him, but I wasn't positive.
Here they are juggling and doing tricks on the unicycle. That's gotta hurt, Al.
Only if you fall.
Oh!
There, I said it. There you go.
You heard it here first. He called it before it happened, folks. And following that, we have the Capital City Old Car Club from the area around Lansing. Classic and old cars. Each car and driver will be introduced separately.
What's the first car, Dan?
Well, it looks like a 1958 Oldsmobile 88. 57 Oldsmobile 88. Owned by Roger Clark. And then after that, we have a 1950 Oldsmobile 88, owned by Chuck Myers.
This guy behind him, Dan's got confidence of whether the top is down on this next car.
Beautiful looking vehicle, all black with big white wall tires. Coupe.
What's this yellow one?
After that, we have Dave Eldred in a 1932 Ford Cabriolet with a rumble seat. Let's get down and rumble!
You sure it's not cabriolet?
Oh, whatever.
Oh, okay.
The T is silent, Al. I'm
Okay.
French.
No, I'm French.
Oh, that's right.
That's
You are
right.
French. You just don't know how to pronounce those French words.
That's it.
Following that, we have Claude Barber in a 1983 Oldsmobile Tornado convertible. Nice looking car there, Claude.
What's the one behind Claude?
Well, Norm and Ann Simpson are behind Claude in a 1955 Ford panel truck. I think it's been modified just a little bit.
I think I need a stepladder to get in that one, Dan.
I think so too. I don't think I could get in that thing. Nice paint job. Got the owls on the side. After that, we have Greg and Pam Eldred in their 1937 Pontiac Chief Lowrider.
Now that one I could get into.
Yep, I could get into that. I could crawl into that one.
And here we have Reed and Hoppus Towing. They have over 20 wreckers ranging from very large to small. They also have flatbeds capable of hauling from 1 to 4 cars at a time. For more than 50 years, Reed and Hoppus have been providing quality service to the Portland area.
By the way, they build their own wreckers, Al. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. They sell wreckers around the United States.
These wreckers are about as clean as the fire trucks you saw earlier today.
Well, the wreckers are the ones that come in after the fire trucks. And here comes the flatbed truck for towing away those wrecked vehicles, carting them away. Wave at the camera. Over there. And Bobby Hoppus driving the big rig. Hi, Bobby. That's the heavy hauler right there.
And following the heavy hauler, we have Judge Hort for Circuit Court Judge. Judge Hort has been District Court Judge in Iowa County for the last 8 years. He was born and raised in Portland. And in 1997-98, he was voted the best judge in Iowa County. Judge Hort for Circuit Court Judge. Good morning, Judge. How are you?
And the kids chanting, Hort in your court. Gotta love those kids. Gotta love them.
Mr. Duff, how are you?
Sure. Thank you.
You got the prosecutor helping out.
Okay, we got the prosecutor helping out. I think he's for Judge Hort. Sure.
Gorsland Runciman Company Antique Hearse. In 1905, this hand-carved horse-drawn was purchased in Grand Rapids for $900. It's still used in services today by the Gorsland Runciman Antique Services in Williamsonville area. The hearse is attended by Jerry Sunday for the Niller Chapel. The two horses provided and handled by Vernon Luff of Owasso.
And following that, we have Litch Farm Service represented with their quick turn Z-Track mower. And then the John Deere Trailgater 6x4. John Litch Farm Service has been servicing the farmers and lawnmowers of Greater Portland area for many, many years with a full line of John Deere power equipment. Al, that is some kind of unusual tractor coming up the road there. Looks more like a tank.
Well, what would that tractor do, Dan? I'm kind of confused here.
I think you could really get your lawn mowed quickly with that thing.
I couldn't get that in my lawn.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Seems like it ought to tip over or something.
Yeah, but can he parallel park it? I want to know.
Well, maybe he can. I don't know.
And here we have the Portland Congregational Church. Their float is a beautiful sailboat. The float is entitled Freedom Float, and children from the Congregational Church are on board.
Looks like the lead guy's prepared for the rain with that hat.
But John said it will not rain, right, John?
You promised.
Following the church is the Portland District Library. This float presented by the library is called Reading is Dynamite. The summer reading program begins July 8th.
Al, that's Reading is Dynamite!
Thank you, Dan.
You're welcome.
One more time for the people in the library for you, Dan.
Reading is Dynamite!
And there's the
Right?
dino right there.
All right. Following that, we have the candidate for 86th District State Representative, Garcia. Garcia for State Representative. Garcia has been Chief of Staff for 2 state senators, a village councilman, and Army officer for 17 years. He has served in support of Operation Desert Storm. Garcia is the only candidate that has been endorsed by the Right of Light to Michigan and PAC and the National Federation of Independent Business. The reason you don't see him now is because he's back in the crowd shaking hands. He will be along shortly. Garcia would like your support in the August 4th primary.
And here we have the GGs, Goofy Grannies and their Munchkins. These 2 grannies have always wanted to be clowns, so they've come to Portland Parade to be a little goofy. This is the first time they've ever been clowns, and they brought their grandchildren, who are the Munchkins. They are here today to clown around and shake a few hands. Hi, grannies. And here's Corey Swift.
Oh, you squirted me.
Corey Swift on his go-kart. Corey loves to do power spins when he rides at home, but Mom says he can't do them today. Corey must be grounded.
Distinctive Occasions is represented today by the Honda Goldwing, and now offering fresh flowers along with distinctive gift baskets, balloons, and special event decorations. Drop in and visit us at 160 Kent Street or call us at 647-6997. Campfire Boys and Girls are represented here.
And now we have Jim Banks.
Wave, Campfire Boys and Girls. Wave at the camera.
Banks for Circuit Judge. James Banks is a candidate for the judge of the Circuit Court. He has served as the Ionia County Prosecutor, Ionia County Probate Judge, and Circuit Judge for Ionia and Montcalm counties. Banks is now a practicing attorney in Lake Odessa and in 1998 was voted by the Reader's Ione Sentinel Standard as Ione County's best attorney.
Who are you guys? Cougars. The Division III champs, the Cougars. Go Cougars. Go where?
And Dan, here we have PC Home Serve. This van is driven by who, Dan? I can't quite make out the person driving that van.
It looks like Weldon Brown.
Yes.
My father-in-law.
That is Weldon Brown driving the van.
Followed by Dave Brown, my brother-in-law, handing out, looks like business cards for PC Home Serve.
And who's this little girl here?
Looks like Caitlin Brown.
Great. And here's the
Hi,
Browns.
Caitlin.
Weldon, how are you? Thanks, Dave.
$10 discount coupon for PC Home Serve.
Thanks, Dan.
Janine Brown, my lovely sister.
Hi, Janine. How are you?
And then following that, we have Jerry Bennett driving his 1949 Chevy pickup truck. It has a 235 motor. Everything is original except for the chrome wheels. The truck was purchased from Tom Lehman, and Jerry has rebuilt or replaced everything except the red paint. Following that, we have a white pickup truck, a white Chevy pickup truck, representing Meadow Bowl Lanes, Wagon Wheel Bar, and S&K Trophies. Wishing you a safe and happy 4th of July. Meadow Bowl Lanes offers bowling parties, instruction, plus youth and adult leagues. Wagon Wheel Bar was voted home of the best burger in Portland area, and they also offer summer co-ed volleyball leagues and tournaments. S&K Trophies provided all the trophies for our parade contest winners.
And Dan, do you recognize these people passing out things on the side of the road here?
Yes, it's the proprietor of Wagon Wheel and Meadow Bowl, Terry and John DeSchraben.
I always thought it was Chopper.
Well, I think he is known by the word chopper.
Hey, Chop.
Must be because
Happy
when he
4th of
was
July,
a
young man.
Must be because when he was a little kid, he had these huge cheeks.
Still got it.
Jim Klein driving the S&K Trophy and Plaque pickup, the official pickup of S&K Trophies and Plaques.
Nice
There we
arm.
are.
Good arm.
There
Come on,
we
you can
are.
make it up here. Good
Hit
arm.
me,
Come
hit
on.
me,
Let's
hit
see an
me.
arm.
Oh, yeah. Save some
There's
for the
the-
other
okay,
kids.
there
Now,
you go.
save some for the other kids. The Portland Area Soccer Association coming up in a black Chevrolet pickup.
The Portland Area Soccer Association would like people to know how much it has grown in popularity here in soccer. Portland soccer programs provide opportunity to participate in the world's most popular sport for over 300 players from kindergarten through high school.
Then we have the Riverwalk Weight Room. Owner Al O'Neill invites you to visit his facilities at 149 Bristy Street. Check it out, they are expanding.
And now
Nice Red Wing flag there, Al.
very nice Red Wing flag. And now we have the Cliff Flood running for 86th District State Representative. Cliff is very active in community youth sports, and he would like your support on August 4th.
You get mentioned if you give us candy, you know.
Thank you. Don't forget
Flood.
Cliff Flood. And,
Candidate for the 86th District State Representative.
and Dan,
There he is.
Here we have Smiling Villains, an area alternative rock band starring Craig Hune, Jason Finoa, David Cynical, and Dave Schiniver. The band has a CD called 13 Hits, which can be purchased for $10. Call 647-7912.
We be jamming. Following that, we have Chris Thalen, the candidate for state representative. Vote Chris Thalen and put a citizen's voice to work for you. Get the scoop on Chris. Up an hour after the parade, find the Schwann's truck at the end of the parade route and get a free ice cream treat.
And this is Larry Williams in a 69 Ford Fairlane. Good morning, Larry.
Nice looking car, Larry. Following that is the 1998 Portland Softball Division III champs. Actually, this is the Red Sox, the 1998 Major League champs. Go Sox! Following that is the Angels, the 8-year-old Youth Baseball Division champs. They also had a perfect record of 9-0. Their coach is Pat Malloy and his assistant, Scott Hill. Hi, guys.
And Dan, coming up now is the Michigan National Guard. The Army National Guard is the oldest military force in the United States, tracing its origin back to the Old North Regiment of Massachusetts in 1636. It is authorized approximately 400,000 officers, serving with the active Army in every U.S. conflict to date. To receive more information on the National Guard, contact Sergeant First Class Susan Dewey, located in Grand Ledge. And there's Susan. Hi, Susan. How are you? Good, thank you. Can you fly that?
Susan, I love a girl in a uniform. Oh, man.
All right. Oh,
beautiful.
Oh, one more toss, Susan. Let's see that arm. There it is. Good shot.
Oh, just can't catch. Now, do you take that out on field trips?
Yes, we do.
All right. Thank you very much. All right.
We could use it for like the traffic copter in Portland, Dave.
That would be traffic after we could report all of the tie-ups and accidents around the Portland area.
That Portland rush hour could be awfully vicious.
Looks like a heavy-duty tow truck from the Michigan National Guard and a Chevrolet pickup. There we are.
I want a copy for my mom, okay? Thank you.
And we have the famous Humvees following that.
I should get one of those for my daughter. She could probably handle that and not be in trouble.
That's the communications truck, Al, right there. Yeah, we'd like one of those Humvees, wouldn't we?
My daughter could drive that and not get in trouble at that. I could use that car.
Oh, here they come. They're coming right at the parade booth here.
Good morning.
Is this the ambulance? Oh, did he? Oh my God.
Hey, how are you?
And following that, we have
a big tractor.
A big tractor.
Really big tractor.
Really big tractor.
In fact, two really big tractors, Dan.
Really, really big tractors. This must be from Snyder, maybe?
And while these tractors go by, we'd like to thank the following people for helping us get in the air. Mr. Kim Horrocks and Anna for sharing their home and creations, Jimmy's Pizza for helping out this morning, and Nick Willow for our sound system, Rick and Rose Painter family for hooking up to the cable, and Kathy and Larry Miller for their continuing support of the club's advisors' harebrained schemes. That would be Jeff, wherever Jeff is.
Here is some kind of big combine, Al. You gotta like this Gleaner combine.
This could probably mow my grass.
It's the Gleaner R52 Natural Flow combine. You don't see many of them coming down the streets of Portland.
I want to see him parallel park that thing.
What a view from up there, I'm sure.
What if he's got a CD player?
Looks like we have a Ford pickup, about a 1950 something, 59 Ford pickup. And then we have I-96 towing and recovery here. Serving all of Portland with 24-hour service. Call 1-800-850-8935. That's I-96 towing and recovery service. The children's games at Alton Park today, noon to 2. Here they are.
Be there.
The kids. Oh my goodness, look at that. They've got arms. Oh!
And while we're at it, Old School Productions Broadcasting Club members who have brought you this event are Eric Kogelschatz, Blake Costello, Lindsey Ingram, Stephanie Painter, and Jeff Miller, who rides herd in the Broadcasting Club, which is made up of students from both St. Pat's and Portland High, and is sponsored by the City of Portland.
And Al, we have the Tri-County Homeworks 24-hour service truck with A1 Heating and Cooling and Electric, your home comfort specialists. Some more Tri-County trucks coming up, I think, Al.
That's it, and then following them, looks like we only have two more cars in the parade, Dan. We'll be doing some audience interviews later. If John wants to stop by the booth, we'll have a live interview, John.
Hi there. Some more Tri-County equipment vehicles, and then we have a late model, I think it's about a 1959 Ford